there's absolutely nothing you can't have, nothing. If they making it, you can have it. If they selling it, you can buy it. If they build it, you can live in it. If they fly it, you can either sit in it or fly it if you want to. You can have whatever you want, but listen to me very closely. You cannot. I will not come in here and lie to you. You cannot, you will not have anything if you're not willing to put in sweat, blood, and tears. If you think you're going to pay any other fare, you twist it. On 3, if y'all don't mind just saying, thank God it's Monday, all right? It's your boy, E.T. I can't believe I'm here in Atlanta doing this. Thank God it's Monday. So on 3, just help me out, just as loud as you can. I think I want to replace that one I did in Times Square with Atlanta, and I want to use this right here. I think, are we going to be all right, guys? Is it clear enough for us to get this and use this? Dave, we good? All right, so on 3, guys. 1, 2, 3. Thank God it's Monday! All right, that was close. That was close. We're going to do it one more time. That was close. We're going to do it one more time. Yeah, I like that. There was a couple people that did. So let's sit down and then come up. I just want all the energy. Let's just do it all the energy. Just boom, boom. All right. So on 3, thank God it's Monday. 1, 2, 3. Thank God it's Monday! Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. So I want to get started. Somebody said, Eric, I know it's Sunday, but thank God it's Monday. Listen to me. I'm not referring to a day when I say thank God it's Monday. It's a concept. We're not talking about a day, right? We're literally talking about, guys, changing the way you think. Everybody who's broke, they're all on this TGIM thing. Broke, right? And thank God it's Friday. Broke, and you broke and you ready to have fun. You broke. Like, how do you have fun when you broke? Like that's an oxymoron. Like, you can't have fun and be broke at the same time. So let's work and let's have fun because we've worked and now we can have some real fun. I was talking to an elderly couple. They were on their way. They were sitting next to me and they were on their way here, and they said to me, we're going on a cruise. And I'm like, that's it. They worked hard. They're going on a cruise. I love it. That's what you do. So there's this dilemma, right? I'm talking about one of my friends, right? I'm trying to help out. I'm really trying to help out because he's right now, he's not where he wants to be. And so we're talking about it, right? And guys, I don't get stuck often. I got stuck. I was like, whoa, I don't know what to say here. It's crazy, guys. Like, watch this. This is crazy, right? And I hope you're not in this room, right? This is the thank God it's Monday concept. So he's saying, E.T., man, I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I'm like, got it. I'm loving it. Yes. All right, we there. Don't want to work a 9 to 5. I'm feeling you. Like, I don't want to be boggled down from 9 to 5. I'm like, whoa, I love it. Let's go. But when we started talking, I realized he doesn't want a 9 to 5, but he doesn't want to be an entrepreneur either. I'm like, Houston, we have a problem. No, listen to me. There are those of you in this room, you want to live large. You do. You want to enjoy life. You do. You want the gated community. You want the car. You want it all. But there are those of you don't want a 9 to 5 or you don't want to work. Like, you got to do one or the other. Like, at some point, work has to be something. Listen to me. There are people who don't understand that in life, if you want to have fun, literally what comes before fun is work. And when you work, you have more fun than people who just have fun because it's called sweat equity. It's called sweat equity. There are just some things that Eric Thomas will not do. Why? I worked too hard to lose it all. It's sweat equity. I put in too much to give this up. I've worked too hard to let this go. Sweat equity. So there are some things that I will get that most people will never get because I worked so hard, I'm not willing not to get up in the morning. I worked too hard. I put in too many years not to have that day happen for me. You don't waste 10 years of your life, 15 years of your life, and do something stupid to lose it all. You don't do that. You don't hit the snooze button when you've already invested all your money. You got all your money in this. You can't walk away if you wanted to. Everything you've ever worked for is in this. That's sweat equity. But when you play your whole life, I was about to the other day. I'm sorry, we're on camera. Be careful how you record this part right here. I can get in a lot of trouble, right? This kid's got on the Kenny Griffin what do they call him? Kenny Griffin Juniors. I'm not upset with the shoes, but he was going to shovel the snow. We live in Detroit. And I watched him. He was going out, he had his coat on. I'm saying, you got on a pair of $170 shoes. He said, but these are the only high tops I have. I'm going to show. I don't have any other. I said, you don't have any other high top? I don't have any other. And we're going back and forth and back and forth. And I stopped. I said, Eric, hold on. You change your paradigm, Eric. You're out of line. You're at fault here. You're wrong. He's not wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong, Eric, because you bought this kid a $170 pair of shoes that he didn't have to work for. And you think this kid is going to value something that he didn't have to work for? You got the problem. It's your problem that you bought them. Why? Because your mama wouldn't buy them for you when you were young. And now you call yourself because she wouldn't do it for you. Now you want to do it for him. And your mother was right after all. She was right. It wasn't that she didn't want you to have a pair of $170 shoes. What she was teaching you is you can't value it if you didn't work for it. And I want you to know in this room, there's absolutely nothing you can't have. Nothing. If they making it, you can have it. If they selling it, you can buy it. If they build it, you can live in it. If they fly it, you can either sit in it or fly it if you want to. You can have whatever you want, but listen to me very closely. You cannot. I will not come in here and lie to you. You cannot. You will not have anything if you're not willing to put in sweat, blood, and tears. If you think you're going to pay any other fare, you twist it. You twist it. If you think you're going to pay anything else, you think you're going to get success half off, you're in the wrong place. It's not going to come for half off. They're not going to give you a discount on it. But I'm going to tell you this. You can't have it. You can't have it. And if you're willing to work for it, if you're willing to dream it, if you're willing to invest every single second of the day in it, I guarantee you guys there's absolutely no limit. So I'm hurt because I'm like, where's your drive? Where's your bite? He said, you took it from me. You took it from him when you bought him everything he wanted. You took his bite from him. You robbed him. Because your bite came when you were homeless and you were eating out of trash cans and you were embarrassed. Because somebody might see you going in the trash can. You were embarrassed. When you were living in abandoned buildings, that's where your bite came from. Let me say this to you. There's some folks in this room, you're like, man, I can't never get to the, listen to me. You were homeless. You should get something for that. You should turn that in and get you something for that. Like, you should just be homeless and that was it. Like, that's where the story, turn that in and get something for that. That has value to it. You've been divorced. Somebody just walked away. I love Tina Turner. Tina Turner said, look, just give me you might have missed the movie, right? I don't remember nothing about the movie, just one part. Tina Turner said, you can have everything, just give me my name. You can have everything. Listen to me, some of y'all, he took everything you had. You ain't gonna get nothing for that? You've been through hell twice, and you ain't gonna get nothing for that? You just gonna let your life, you gonna end it just like right here? If you're willing to work for it, some of you been on drugs, listen to me, it can't end like that. You've been through too much. You gotta get some redeemable value off of that. You gotta get something from that. You can't wait for nobody else to fix you. You can't wait for nobody else to mature. You can't wait for nobody else to get to that part in their life where they come. You can't wait. I got great things in store for you. All I'm asking you to do is let this go so I can give you everything you've ever wanted. So I can put you where you always want to be. So I can put you where I ordained you to be, son. I gave you a gift. But I can't play like you play. Humans play. I don't play. You got to fix this. It's something in your heart. You made up in your mind because of the way things went down. You made up in your mind to be bitter. I don't know who you are, but before I get in my word, we're going to have to deal with this. And so you have not been able to, with all your fasting and praying and not eating. People tell me all the time, Pastor, when we going to fast? I was like, bro, some things you don't fast about that. You just need to go to God and ask God to fix that. I'm not about to go without eating. Bruh, like y'all getting religious now. We going without, Pastor, when we going on a 40-day fast? For what? When we going on, if you could explain to me why I need to go without eating for 40 days and still have energy to do the stuff that I do, explain that to me. I'll do it with you, but we're not fasting for stuff that we can fix in the spirit realm. And so you're in the room and you just haven't been able to let it go. I just want you to stand. You I do need to get past this because I'm getting old now and it's getting old. I need to get past this. I need to let this go. I need to let it go. Yeah, we're not playing church, y'all. I'm not interested. I ain't grew up in it. I wasn't going to church every weekend. We wasn't reading no Bible. Like, that ain't my thing. That's not what God called me for. God called me for people who want a real solid relationship that the only person gonna judge you on the day is that's it. Only one person gonna judge you on the day of judgment. That's it. Ain't nobody else gonna be there. Huh? I'm just, and nobody, and so I'm gonna do the countdown real quick. 5, cause you still playing with it. I'm just saying, I'm not even asking you to do nothing. I'm just asking you to acknowledge that you can't let it go. And it's killing you. I ain't ask you to take no classes or I ain't ask you to do nothing. It's killing you. And you wake up to it and you go to sleep to it. And it's killing you. Personally, it's bothering you. 3, God is calling you. You just standing because you want to. Come on, we ain't here to have church. Ain't no order. 2, God's calling you. Come on, today, today is your day. Just get it out your spirit. Get it all out your system so you can move forward. God has great things in store for you. I'm telling you, I've been there. I had to drive that 700 miles to go knock on my father's door to let it go. And I'm saying, God, why I gotta drive? I didn't ask to be here. Why I gotta go drive and knock on my man's door? Why I gotta make it right? I'm not telling you to be fake. You're talking to God. You ain't talking to no other human. This ain't no popularity contest. Ain't nobody, I don't care what nobody think about you. You got one person to answer to. That's it. And you ain't gotta be fake. You ain't about to break his spirits. You ain't about to break his heart. You ain't about to say nothing to God that's gonna disappoint him. He already knew it was gonna happen before you knew it was gonna happen. You're the one faking and acting like it ain't. I said, God, why I gotta go all the way down here and talk to my man? Why I gotta ask him? Why I gotta make it right? He said, because it's your life and you can't wait for nobody else to make it right. You can't wait for nobody else to fix you. You can't wait for nobody else to mature. You can't wait for nobody else to get to that part in their life where they come. You can't wait. I got great things in store for you. All I'm asking you to do is let this go so I can give you everything you've ever wanted. So I can put you where you always want to be. So I can put you where I ordained you to be, son. I gave you a gift. But I can't play like you play. Humans play. I don't play. You gotta fix this. It's something in your heart. You made up in your mind because of the way things went down. You made up in your mind to be bitter. You had options. You chose bitter. You chose angry. Now you hurting yourself. You done dropped out of school. You living in an abandoned building. Son, you killing yourself. You've allowed this thing to destroy you inside out. I can't let you I need you to go and just take care of it. I'll drive the car, play gospel music, put your windows down, get you a Coke, a caffeine-free Coca-Cola. Do whatever you need to do, but get your butt to that house. God said, between me and you ain't even got to drive down there, but you think you do. So since you think you got to go down there, go down there. Do me a favor. When you leave, don't leave the way you went. When you leave, go home. All my people that know me know like, yo, he been doing what he was doing. But yo, when he came back from there and he forgave his father, he took off. I'm telling you today, you can't take off because you got that 100-pound weight, that 150-pound weight. And so you ready. We're going to do the timer thing. I may not be able to get to my message today, but it ain't about a message. It's about you anyway. So you're ready to let that thing go finally forever or for whatever the next. And don't play with it because you don't know how much time you got left. Amen. I remember when I used to go to campus, the HBCU campuses doing like George Floyd. I go on campus, when the stuff and black kids showing up, they screaming and hollering. They got signs out. They ready to march. We shall overcome. One day I said, boo, come here. What's your GPA? 1.5. Don't go march. Go to the library. Go to the library. I'm just being real. Go to the library. I said, you can't help us right now. You got a 1.5 GPA. You need to go to the library. Amen. You march. When we march, you march straight to the library. Amen. And you stay in there the whole day. Okay? And then when you see us come out, amen, you guys, if you finish, come with us and go eat. If not, stay in the library. Amen. You can't help us with a 1.5 GPA. You can't help the Lord in the state. We're looking at the bank account of the believers. It's like we don't know God. We got to stop all this talking and we got to start doing, because when we do, people want to follow you when it seems like it's working. Y'all see where I am today, right? So listen, let me tell you why. Because winners have an insatiable appetite to be around winners, right? They are attracted to winners, right? And they are attractive to winners. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And so I like to get around winning environments. Why? Because there are things that you learn. You hear what I'm trying to tell you? There are things that you learn. There are things that you see. There are things that you observe. There are things that you notice, and you bring it back to your personal life. And when you bring it back to your personal life, boom, you start to see the habits of the greats, right? You start to understand the habits of the greats. Then you start applying the habits of the greats. Listen to me. Luck is for leprechauns and you ain't green. I'm trying to tell you, winning does not happen. It's not some magic potion. Winning does not happen, like just because you're in a particular environment. No, winning is habits. Winning is what you think, and winning is what you believe, and winning is what you say, and winning is what you do, and winning becomes who you are. Are you hearing what I'm trying to tell you?
Now I'm 53, so when I like to run. So here's the deal though. When I get on the treadmill, I got to decide how many miles I'm going to do. I'm 53, bro. When I get on that treadmill, I've never lucked in the 8 miles. I ain't never been on a treadmill, just went in the zone and came out 2 hours later, like 8 miles. Every time I get on the treadmill, I got to tell myself, all right, today is a 2 miler. I got up this morning at 2:30 because I had to come here at a 6 o'clock flight. So I got up this morning. I was like, all right, E, today all I'm saying is the man who walks in the arena as a winner usually walks out as a winner. I don't think anybody has ever won the Super Bowl who started the season off going, we just want to make it to the playoffs. Whoever won the Super Bowl probably decreed and declared, we are going to win the Super Bowl. Whoever walks in the arena as a winner, they usually walk out of it as a winner. I'm trying to learn from a champion. I'm trying to learn from somebody who won a championship. There are characteristics of a champion. I want to figure it out. I told my boy Chris, I was over there when I first came in, I saw some swag. I was like, hold up, where's he come from? Like, where you? He told Jerry, bro, this is my back. I'm like, makes sense. Got it. You don't just do this. You don't do this. This is a mindset. You don't just do this. This is a thought process. You don't just do this. This is a culture. You don't do this. He told me it's fire. How long is fire? I'm like, yo, he been in it. He been around it. He's been immersed in it. So everything is coming out now. You got to get immersed in this. I'm like, yo, why they that intense? We ain't even started the season yet. They starting this intense. Why? Prepare you for what? Another championship. Good. Not only another championship, they're preparing you for you. So you could be the best version of you, because if you the best version of you, you know y'all gonna win a championship.
Okay, we're gonna do the practical part right now, right? We're gonna do the application part. I need you to do 3 things. Number 1, I need you to identify, like people that you see that's winning, and you just want to be around them, like you are attracted to them, right? I need you to do me a favor. I need you to identify the people in your life that you see as winners. I don't care if you got to read a book. I don't care if you got to watch them on TV. I don't care if it's a Netflix series. I don't care if it's a documentary. I want you to read about winners and watch winners and listen to winners. I want you to get around winners. I want you to, as much as you can, get in the winning circle. Number 2, I want you to write down the top 3 habits of winners. Like, what do they eat, and when do they sleep, and what do they wear, right? And what do they believe in, and what do they do, and what do they like, right? How do they feel, right? Where do they go? How do they spend their money? I need you to do it. All right. And so the last thing I need you to do is I need you to start doing it. And then I need you to start doing it on a regular basis. And then I need you to start doing it every single day. It's your boy E.T. Listen to me. Winning is not as hard as you think, right? I just need you to get in the winning circle. I need you to do what winners are doing. And then I need you to do it for the rest of your life. It's your boy E.T. Winners win and losers lose. It's time for you to win, because winning is possible and winning looks good on you. So it's time for you to walk, talk, and breathe and act like a winner. It's time to be the winner that you are.